Hi, welcome to One and All. The subject is Engineering Chemistry 1. It is allotted to first year BE Electronic Instrumentation Engineering students for first semester. The subject code is 18EI103. Today we are going to discuss about sensor. What is a sensor? A sensor is an device which detect and responds optical or electrical signals. It converts physical components such as temperature, blood pressure, humidity, speed, etc. into a signal which can be measured electrically. Example for a sensor is motion sensor. Example, motion sensor. It is used in home, security light, automatic doors, etc. It is also used in mobile phones. Once when you flip the mobile phone, the image automatically rotates based on your rotation. That is also an example for sensor. Based on power supply, sensors are classified into two types. They are active sensor, passive sensor. Active sensor which require electrical supply. Require electrical supply. Example, light detection and ranging, photoconductive cell. Whereas passive sensor which do not require electrical supply. Require electrical supply. Example, radiometer, remote sensing in presence of sunlight. Remote sensing is an example for both active sensor and passive sensor. Once when remote sensor acts in presence of a sunlight, it is an example for passive sensor. If the remote sensing achieved in absence of sunlight, it is an example for active sensor. You can take TV remote. That is also an example for active sensor because it requires electrical or power supply. Based on the applications, sensors are classified into four types. They are accelerometer, biosensor, image sensor and motion sensor. In these sensors, we will discuss about their technology and their uses. Image sensor. Next one is motion sensor. Accelerometer sensor. It is based on micro electro mechanical sensor. It finds extensive uses in patient monitoring, pacemakers, vehicle dynamic system. Next one is biosensor. Biosensor. It is based on electrochemical technology. It is used in food testing, water testing, medical care devices, biological warfare, agent detection. Next one is image sensor. It is based on complementary metal oxide semiconductor technology. It is used in consumer electronics, biometrics, traffic and security surveillance. Next one is motion sensor. It is based on IR, ultrasonic, radar, microwave technology. It is used in video games, simulations, light activations, and security detections. Among these four sensors, we are going to discuss about the biosensor. It is an analytical device. The test sample react with biological material. The test sample react with biological component and detect the analyte by the help of physiochemical detector. What does mean by analyte? Analyte, it is a species or chemical substance which is to be identified or detected in a test sample. What is the principle of biosensor? The analyte react with biological material. The transducer detect and convert into signal. The analyte react with biological material and due to the chemical reaction occur, it is detected and converted into electrical signals with the help of transducer. The information is transmitted and thus help to determine the presence and concentration of specific substance in solution. To achieve this, the biological material is immobilized and contact is made between them. The analyte react with the biological material to form a bound analyte. This lead to produce an electronic response. This electronic response is measured and helps to detect the presence and concentration of specific ion in a substance or in a solution. In some cases, the analyte is converted into product with release of heat, gas, electrons or H plus ions. Transducer detect the formation of product or heat, electrons or hydrogen ions and convert them into electrical signals, thus enable us to determine the concentration of a specific ion in a solution. The working of biosensor is schematically shown here. Here, the test sample reacts with the bioelement and it is converted into product. Once when the analyte reacts with the biomaterial or bioelement, this will be selectively detected by the help of transducer. The transducer converts them into electrical signals which will be amplified and processed and the value will be displayed. This biosensor is classified into 4 types. They are electrochemical biosensor, optical biosensor, thermal biosensor, ion selective biosensor. I will recap once again. Today we have discussed what is a sensor with examples. What is a sensor? A sensor is an analytical device which detects and responds to electric or optical signals. Based on power or energy requirements, sensors are classified into 2 types. They are active sensor and a passive sensor. Active sensor which require electrical or power supply. Example, light detection and ranging, photoconductive cell. Passive sensor which do not require electrical or power supply. Example, radiometer, remote sensing in presence of a sunlight. Based on the applications, sensors are classified into 4 types. They are accelerometer, biosensor, image sensor, motion sensor. Their technology and uses were discussed today. Among these 4 sensors, we have discussed about the biosensor. I have explained the principle and working of biosensor. In nutshell, the test sample react with biological material. That is, if the test sample contains analyte, it reacts specifically with the biological material. As a result of this chemical reaction, the transducer detect and convert into electrical signals which can be measured and amplified. To achieve this, the biological material is immobilized and made in contact with transducer. The test sample, that is the analyte present in the test sample, react with the biological material to form bound analyte. The formation of bound analyte produce electronic response which can be measured. In some cases, the analyte is converted into product accompanied with the release of heat, electrons or H plus ions. Transducer detect the formation of products or electrons or H plus ions and convert into electronic response which enable them to detect the presence of a specific ion in a substance or in a solution. The working of biosensor is shown schematically here. The analyte present in the sample react selectively with the biological element to form a product. Due to chemical reaction, the transducer detect the analyte present in the test sample and it is amplified processed, and the value is displayed. Biosensors are classified into 4 types. They are electrochemical biosensor, optical biosensor, thermal biosensor, ion selective biosensor. That's all for today. Thank you.